fried chicken, roasted chicken, and chicken pot pie. We decided to put Mrs. Wilcox in the freezer. And I had to take most of the food out just to fit the body.
I can't believe this is happening.
I'm afraid my review of this place is getting worse and worse. Who wants to stay at a bed and breakfast with a murder on the loose? Purify with a ruined vacation.
What are we going to do now?
We're not the only people on this island. Is there any way we can reach someone else for help?
The island has our bed and breakfast, a large inn, and a surf restaurant. The authorities are on another island.
Well, one of us could walk to the inn, or maybe there's some people at the restaurant.
They're both nearly a mile away, closer to the coast, where this tropical storm is even worse. I don't think it's safe to go out in conditions like this.
We're stuck here until the storm blows over.
You mean we're trapped here with a murderer?
Trust me, you'd be worse off up there in that weather than in here with a murderer.
That's just a drizzle. You should have seen the monsoons I came across during my expedition in Bangladesh. Maybe this is a
I tried like every thought of the place, and I can't get a time tone.
The phone lines must be down due to the storm.
You know there's no cellular service on this island?
What are we going to do?
Well, you look like some sort of witch doctor. You have some sort of brain dance you can do?
I believe you were referring to the rain dances of the Cherokee tribe or other indigenous North Americans. Rain dances are traditionally performed when rain is desired. It's clearly already raining. We want it to stop.
There's no any stopping dance we can do.
Not that I know of.
Hey! This is your chance.
My chance? For what?
Try to solve your first murder case.
I'm not even enrolled in the police academy yet.
Well, there's never too soon to practice playing detective.
Oh, sweetie, I'm so excited for you! I don't even know where to begin.
Just use the skills we learned in military.
But,
If you do a good job, I'm going to give you a gold star. And if you do an extra good job, you may even get a lollipop.
gee, do I get to pick the flavor?
This guy's going to figure out who murdered Mrs. Wilcox. He's a 9-year-old trapped in a 30-year-old's body.
Try.
Yes, what do we have to lose?
I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Quiet.
All right, Freddy, stop detecting.
This is so exciting, a real live murder mystery.
Connie and Beatrice, why don't you have a seat?
We're not allowed to sell a job.
Oh, don't worry, you won't be fired. Your boss is dead.
They have a point.
I guess the first thing I should try and figure out is how Aunt Gretchen was murdered.
I think the knife in her back had something to do with it.
I think it's safe to surmise that Aunt Gretchen has been stabbed to death.
Oh my God! I love how you're doing such wonderful jokes so much.
You're a fool. You just established the obvious. I'm going back to my room. Let me know when you've solved the murder case.
That man seems to be in a permanent bad mood. So when the film
Sure, you shouldn't talk like that. But considering the situation as and
I suppose my comments was bored.
Now what?
I don't know.
Maybe you should try to figure out who had the opportunity to murder Aunt Gretchen. Who had access to the hallway?
Okay, well, who did have access to the hallway?
I suppose only the guests who were in their room.
Not necessarily. The kitchen has entrance into the dining room, and that leads directly into the kitchen. You can get anywhere in this place in the hallway.
Good point. Really, anyone in this place could have had access to the hallway.
So, Freddy, who do you think is the murderer?
I don't know. I'm new at this. Give me a minute.
Hold it! Well, howdy, folks. I thought I'd mosey on out here to say hello and warm up. It's cold in that freezer, and there's nothing to do. Not that it appears anyone is doing anything worthwhile here. Miss Carlton, I thought I told you sitting down when you're on the clock is not allowed. And Beatrice, you should know better. Oh well, I suppose they can't see me or hear me anyway. That tends to happen when you've been murdered. Well now, can one of you tell me what these folks are talking about?
Murder. Your murder. They were talking about your murder.
Are they trying to figure out who murdered me?
Yes.
Well, personally, I don't have the foggiest idea who murdered me. See, I was in the hallway, heading from my room to this room, when I felt a sharp pain in my back, and that's all I remember. I must have been stabbed from behind. Well, let's see if Freddie here is ready to be detective, shall we?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so important, so maybe he'll be able to figure out who murdered me. So, let's see. Resume. I still can't find my knitting needle.
Sorry, Lola. We've got a bigger mystery to solve.
But I need my knitting needle. This murder has me all worked up, and the only thing that calms me is knitting. Daddy, you have seen my needle.
Remember what I told you. I want to see you looking at her or I'll scream.
No, I haven't seen your needle.
Well, let me know if your thing is wrong and come across, will you?
Sure thing.
Your needle will probably turn up.
I hope so. Oh, wait a minute. What's that about doing?
Oh, it's an erratido from a mommy's plan of Southeast Nigeria.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's an apron made of skin.
Skin? Animal? Skin?
Yes. A lot of these women traditionally wear a skin erratido after they are married. It's similar to our custom of wearing a wedding ring.
You are an evil, cruel human being.
Why?
That thing came from an animal. A living, breathing thing.
Yes. A lot of these women traditionally wear a skin erratido after they are married. Robert and I were married by the bodies. The erratido was a wedding gift.
Do not tell me another word. I cannot bear to hear it. If you want to wear something around your waist, why not try making yourself a belt? No animals are killed for knitting. If you ask me, you're no better than whoever killed Miss Wilcox.
But only a pig was murdered for Rachel's apron, not a person.
It's no different. Maybe someday you'll know how it feels to have your skin splashed through from your headphones, too.
He seems to be in a bad mood as well.
Speaking of skin and flesh being peeled from dead bones, I think I better prepare the chicken we're gonna have for supper. So it's 6 o'clock and I haven't even started cooking yet.
So much for the front we pride ourselves on. It figures. I've only been gone a few hours, and the place is already going to shambles.
Come on, Rachel. We need a break from all this discussion about murder.
I could sure stand back for a while myself.
Take a break too. A nice nap before stopping to do us good. It's been a stressful day.